Coach Dring, just give us your thoughts on this game overall after you got a chance to digest the book.
Yeah, they were much tougher than us. They were much hungrier than us. They wanted to win more than us. We knew coming on the road what a tough game this would be. They have the second best record in our conference. They've won multiple in a row. They're playing a really good grilling. And end of the day, everyone wants to beat us. And when you come to the mentality that you're not just going to be that much better and more dominant the team you're playing than under your team, and the team that wants to beat you more is going to win. It shows in the stat sheet, 17 offensive rebounds, can't win. They had 10 blocks against us, can't win. We didn't lead for, we led 1-0 and that was it. Unacceptable. And, we put a Band-Aid on things for how many games? Like 15, 16. We've been trying to put Band-Aids on for a long time. At some point, something's got to shift, something's got to change. But at the end of the day, we just got to get better. We're not as good as players as we were last year. We're not as good as team as we were last year at this point. And we have to be able to look in the mirror and get better.
In the second half, defensively, careers have party but there's extra opportunities just with the flake. Also, it takes so much to get that lead down that they would get second, third shots.
Yeah, we built this culture for 4 years, 4 years on rebounding, on toughness, on will to win, and that's what you have to win conference games. And you guys are at our practices, you're at our shoot-arounds. You know how we talk about rebounding, practice rebounding all the time. You know how we talk about getting to the rim and passing because you're top 10 in the country in blocks. And at some point, that will has to kick in, the pride has to kick in. My job as a coach is, how can I make guys want to win more? We've had 4 years of hard practicing, good execution, will to win, hunger, out-rebounding teams. And, right now it's just not consistent. When we do it, we're really, really good. But the problem is, as a coach, and you put Band-Aids on and you try to fix it, at some point it's got to be a habit. It's got to be who they are as players and as teams. And again, we're going to keep searching. We're going to keep fighting. We're going to find some players, some lineups, find some other mechanisms we can do the next month and a half to try to get this team to be tougher and to play like a GCU team that we built for a year team.
Coach, when you looked at that first half, you kind of got in that 10-point hole. Had 9 turnovers. They scored 14 points off his turnovers. It's stuff you can fix, just loose with the ball.
Yeah, bad shots at the rim, silly turnovers, dribbling too much, bad decisions, eyes not up. Stuff we practice every day and we try to get better at. But it boils down to this group. We have some naturally instinctive, aggressive players, but you can only play aggressive when you're down by 10. You can only play aggressive when you feel that you have to score, you have to get a stop on that time. Conference games are too hard. You got to play for 40 minutes. You got to come out. And we've seen this perpetually with this group. And, as a coach, you try to get seniors the upper end. You try to give them the absolute chances to win back the conference title they won last year. But at some point, something's got to shift. Something's got to change because the aggressiveness and the toughness is not acceptable with the GCU basketball.
First play of the game, he gets the diver. To Duke Brennan, he gets to the line and then don't get to the line for the rest of the first half. Is that aggression that we're caught?
Yeah, I think a lot of people they think others' ability to turn it on and off. And we've seen this a lot. And we have tried a lot of things in practice to change that mentality. And sometimes they come with that as they have certain games, and it's looked really good. It's looked really good in some games. When conference is too hard, teams are gunning for us. They're prepared for us. This is their Super Bowls. We better be a much better team from here on out.
In the second half there, the defense stretched up. You guys had a nice little run there, got it back to within 1, didn't get over the hump. We've seen it somewhat, you've talked about it, right, throughout the year. Just kind of being consistently at that level over 40 more.
Yeah, that was a key point. More time, missed a free throw to tie it, which would have given us, again, with more momentum there to actually tie it. And then, Duke was 2 feet from the basket. And if he makes that layup, they don't call a charge or makes a little jump hook, we're up 1. And again, I think that changes the dynamic. It changes the feeling. But instead, we miss a free throw. We charge on the layup. They go down and score. Now we're fighting uphill again. They're lucky off from 3 to 5. They got 5 to 8. And then, we shouldn't have enough to come back.
We're trying to buy them to impact with their players having to come out.
Yeah, he had some issues at the end. Our training staff will take care of it, and hopefully he'll be good for next week.
Oh, well, What do you learn about role play? I mean, on these kind of nights, you talked about it last week. Every home team ran. Tonight, some of that playing out again. We talked up. They beat Arlington about King right now. Or I don't know.
Yeah, hard to win at home, but championship teams, you have to win on the road. And you win opportunities today that we let get away from us. And, if we want to win a championship, we need to protect our home, and we need to play significantly better on the road.
Hey, Coach, thanks for the time. We'll see you back in Phoenix.
Thanks, those fans.
That's head coach